Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Let's talk about this trade. The Memphis Grizzlies sent Desmond Bane to the Orlando Magic for KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Cole Anthony, 4 unprotected first-round picks and a pick swap. Hold on. I don't think y'all heard me, P-Bell, because I ain't get the reaction that I thought I was going to get from you. 1, 2, 3, 4 unprotected first-round picks and a pick swap.
Yeah.
I mean, when you do something like, are you blowing it up? Are you going to get rid of Ja? Are you going to get rid of Triple J? I mean, what's going on? What's going on, Joe?
Man, that's what it looked like. I'm like, man, they gave up a lot,
for Desmond Bane.
Yeah, they gave up a lot for Desmond Bane, man. But I mean, I don't know what Memphis got going on over there. I don't know what they plan on doing. Maybe they will get rid of Ja and JJ, but I'm like, why? If you do that, then what you banking on? What's gonna be your draw? You know what I mean, P-Bev? You get rid of them too.
Yeah. I look at it like this, right? If I'm GM, I'm looking at it like, if I wanted to start a team, right? Obviously, I'm gonna pick the guy that I want to start the team with. I'm gonna pick a 5-man. But if there's anybody else that you need as like a shooter, a glue guy, a guy that can just get you points from nowhere, I honestly think he's an upgrade from Caldwell-Pope. If we being honest,
Desmond Bane,
Yeah, if we're being honest, he's done it in the regular season. He's done it on the.
Oh, you say he's an upgrade over KCP? Oh yeah, for sure.
I think he is. Yeah, right. I think Memphis also needed a guard who can bring up the ball. Who can go get his own bucket. I like that in Cole Anthony. They also needed some locker room presence. I like that from KCP. Right. I don't like the picks. Right, but. It's been so up and down in the NBA. Luka Doncic gets up 1 first round. A guy gets 3 first rounds. So you just don't know the scale of how they negotiate with the picks.
And you see Rudy Gobert go for 4 first-round picks.
Yeah.
But
see, so we just don't know.
Go ahead, Pat. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just hard for us to know, like, what's actually been said in those conversations. So, like, we can look at it like, man, what the heck? What's wrong with y'all? How y'all giving up that much, right? To the naked eye. But I don't know. It might have been a deals in place before. We don't know if it's, it's so much with this business that you really.
But I thought Scottie Pippen Jr. played well for Memphis last year. When Ja was down, I thought he played well, P-Bev.
Yeah, I think you keep him and you get Cole.
Yeah,
right. I don't think you can as many ball handlers and playmakers you can have. I think that's a good look. I think Luke Kennard is up for contract. I think he's free agent. Right. So, I mean, that's an open position that's, it's telling you they might not want to bring Luke Kennard back. So, I think I like it with the presence with KCP, a winner who's done it before, someone that can be in Ja. I like Jared Jackson, JJ, and Ja still together. So we just I like eating. You know what I'm saying? We just have to see how it goes.
I'm looking at this. I'm like, what message? I don't think they got better. I don't think they got better with this trade. I don't think Memphis, they're still 9th seed. They for the play-in. With the move they made today, they're still in the play-in.
Yeah.
I don't look at them and say, okay, with this move right here, now they're top 5, top 4 seed. I don't look at it like that. You think they're top 4, top 5 seed right now, P-Bell?
No, you got to think this is the same team that fired Taylor Jenkins. So you got to come in thinking that sometimes maybe they don't think the right way at all. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, like, oh man, this is the same organization that fired a phenomenal coach. You feel me? They've been in the headlines with Ja Morant and this. They've been in the headlines more than the Hollywood team. The Memphis. Unc, you was there.
Unfortunately, I was there, people. Pete, as a matter of fact, you was on the team. Yeah, you were there too.
I checked them and say, Unc, you good? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm like, yeah.
You say, let that go, man. Let it go, man. They on some bull jive. Them young boys, they like that. Let it go.
Let it go. So, like, they've been in the news more than the Hollywood team. So, like, you always have to question any move they make.
Hey, look, did you see them trading Ja and Triple J?
Man, I can't see that. I know the rumors been spreading around, but man, Ja is star power. He's box office. I think a lot. I think they putting more pressure on him to be elite, to be one of the top guys in this league. And JJ, like, you got two great pieces who work together. I don't know why you would trade that and what you would get back for it. You know what I mean? That would be comparable to what they give. So I don't see them trading him. I think they looking for Ja to take that next step and be elite in this league, be one of the top elite guards, man. That's how they're gonna be able to contend.
I think Ja's phenomenal. He just can't stay. He got to stay healthy though, Joe.
I think that's why they got them other guards. That's why you bring in Cole Anthony. You keep Scottie Pippen because of his injury history. But if you can keep him healthy, I think.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal. And besides, I mean, you get rid of him. Look, there are very few big men that people have ever come to see. So they come to see they come to see guards. They come to see LeBrons and Kevin Durant's. They come to see Steph Curry's and James Harden and guys like that. I mean, look, Triple J is phenomenal, but people ain't gonna be lined up to see Triple J and Zach Edey. I'm sorry.
Hey, P-Ben.
Yeah, no.
This is a star-driven league, bro. You know what I mean? He got commercials, this, that, and the third. Like he
got a shoe.
Yeah, he got his own shoe.
Now he the culture. Yeah. He the culture.
Just looking for him to take that next step, man. Be a little bit more disciplined in the things that he's doing off the court. Hold himself accountable and come in and help get that franchise, back to their winning ways.
Yeah, because he the chief of the YN.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, all the YNs love him. They love him to death. Yeah, him and NBA young boy, they love them too.
They can't do no wrong. They can't do no wrong.
He got the culture. He just got.
See what they feel like is bad for the public eye. Like Pete Bell said, these YNs, they loving it. You know what I mean? They love it. They love it. They love to see him act like that.
But here's the thing, bro. Do you understand how much money you cost yourself?
That's what I'm talking
about. You making big money. You get suspended for 20 games. Hey, P Bell, man, come on now. 20 games, that's probably $3 million, $4 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you who mad. Jaren Jackson Jr.
Oh man, he cost himself $100 million. He made one of them all NBA.
You know what they say? They talking about your homie cost them all that money, LeBron James.
How?
They say if LeBron don't get that position, they say that's for sure JJJ spot, and he get that $350.
But here's the thing: does anybody think Triple J outplayed LeBron this year?
No, not even close. Not even.
But
close.
See, that's the thing.
But in my mind, I'm thinking like, man, they gonna gave it to LeBron for 20 years. At least give me, So I feel it both ways.
And the thing is that you can't win. They said, okay, we want this. Okay, now you got writers that's going to decide how much money you actually make. Yeah. Because
ain't that wild?
First team, second team, third team, first or second team, all NBA MVP.
You're right. Hey, look.
It's a cold game now. It's a cold game.
For me, man.
It used to be the players voted. But they say, man, y'all got favoritism. You got your players X, Y, and Z. So they say, you know what? Let's turn it over to the writers. They turn it over to the writers. Bro, somebody gonna be disappointed because the season that Wilt averaged 50 and 25, he didn't win the MVP. So up until 1980, players voted for the MVP.
Yeah.
They said, nah, man, y'all be buddy. Y'all be hanging out the All-Star game. Y'all cool. So you vote for your buddy. Okay, they said, I'll tell you what, we gonna take it out. Now the writers got it. Now what you want to do? Somebody got to vote. Somebody got to win MVP, P-Bell. Somebody got to be first, second team All NBA. Somebody got to be first and second team All Defensive. So and got to win these awards. So what's a way that you guys played in the league? How would you like to see that handled?
I like how it's been handled. I think that once you kind of understand, and the older you get, that basketball is a huge business, and part of basketball being a business is it's partly entertaining also, right? It's entertainment, it's fans, being entertained by guys shooting threes, guys, doing crazy dunks. So once I kind of found that out, and I used to steal stuff from like, hey, okay, cool. I see Tony Allen throwing up first team. Okay, cool. Anytime I get a big stop, I'm gonna throw up first team. Right. That'll trigger people to be like, oh yeah, he's first team. That gets to go on. Media has to go with it, right? So I get to playing the game. Now I haven't been in the luxury to see 350 million or get voted MVP. I haven't been in that luxury, but I know the small things I did. So ain't no telling what guys out here doing. Guys probably sending wine bottles, all type of stuff.
But here's the thing, people. But before you go, Joe, is that if Ja take care of it, now they're on television more, and now people see them more.
Yeah.
See, LeBron's on the Lakers, they got 40, 42, 43 televised games. So you gonna see LeBron, you gonna see Luka, you gonna see Jason Tatum, you're gonna see a lot of these guys, but in Memphis, it's contingent. So when Ja's there and they're playing well, Memphis, we used to see Memphis, and we see Ja be a second team. We see Triple J be on the All-NBA selection. But when you're out of sight, look, I only got I'm following the team. A lot of these people are beat writers. Everybody's not, and all these games, everybody ain't watching everybody play. It's not like the NBA. NFL. All the games come on Sunday. You got some team playing Wednesday. They got some team playing Tuesday. They got some team Thursday. They got Friday. So I can't keep up with everything, people.
Hey, listen. I think with Jaren Jackson Jr., P-Bev, for me, it's like he hang his hat so much on offense nowadays, and I think he need to go back to being that mean defensive presence. I don't know if he can lead the league in blocks anymore with Wemby being in the NBA, but
no, he ain't gonna win that. He ain't winning that. No, he ain't winning that. Ain't nobody finna win the block title with Wemby there.
Hey, listen, but he gotta hang his hat on defense. His offensive game will come. If he let his defense fuel his offense versus just standing out there at the 3-point line, shooting a lot of threes. I know he got a nice little bag, with him offensively, but they need his defensive presence for them to be effective in that wild, wild west.
Hey, he said that. So we played him in the playoffs when I was in Minnesota, and he was in the next year. He wanted to kind of work on his offense, and his switch was okay. If I focus all on my defense, I'm gonna end up in foul trouble a lot. He led the league in fouls also that year. So his thing was like, I'm gonna balance it out. I'm gonna go a little bit more offense. Just to, I ain't gonna put all my energy on defense. I'm gonna put a little bit more of my energy on offense to kind of balance it out. Because when he was all defense, he was fouling. That man was fouling out every game.
But the problem that he's gonna have is that they've made the All NBA team positionless. So now you might have 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 forwards or threes or guards. So it's not like we got to have a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1. So because you look at the second team, you look at like, damn. And so now you really ain't have, but Jokic was the only center. Yeah. And there was no Joel Embiid. Because when Joel Embiid come back healthy, he getting one of them spots.
But he ain't never gonna play enough games to get no spot. That's a wrap.
You might be right. So you gotta play 65. They put the onus on a lot of people.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying for me, it's like I feel like it's kind of easy for him to crack in there because a lot of these top guys, they're not gonna play enough games to even be qualified for any of these awards. You know what I mean? So if he can keep himself healthy, I say a solid 22, 23 a game with about 12 rebounds, a couple blocks, man, that'll put you right there. Third, second.
Hey, be a 19-11 guy with 2.5 blocks. That's the best you could do. Because if you put 22 points a game, that takes too much away from his defense.
You just gave away Bangs. How much Bangs average? He averaged 20-something, right?
Yeah, Bangs averaged about 19, 20.
KCP and them other guys coming in.
Cole Anthony.
They not gonna be putting up points like that. Now they're gonna have some games where they're gonna be lights out, but for the most part, I'm saying to be consistent. He has to be consistent on a night-to-night basis. That's basically what they're gonna be looking at.
Hey, you gotta work. Hey, got to tighten them handles up, P-Bev. You got to be able to put that thing on the floor and get to that spot.
Man, he better get his ass to the block, left block, right block.
Man, look at
100 left hooks, 100 right hooks. They don't put no.
Because hey, look, how many bigs we got in the league, Unc? Who can chat? Who can?
They ain't really none.
It ain't about 4, 5 of them.
When you talk about true, I'm talking about like a Jokic and an Embiid.
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, they list Giannis as a big and LeBron and JT and all that, but Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. But when you really look at it, talk about like big bigs that play big, I mean, Triple J right now.
That's what I'm saying.
AD.
Yeah.
Now, AD healthy. Hey, when AD healthy, so you got Jokic, you got Embiid, you got AD, you got Giannis. So that's four. That's 4 fours, right? The 4s and 5s.
You could take Giannis. Giannis done made first team the last 8 years. You could go ahead and take him off there. He gonna be on there. He definitely gonna be on there. He gonna be on there.
And Jokic, it's gonna be hard for somebody to unseat him because he gonna have a damn near average a triple double.
His team got to win. Yeah. His team got to win.
That's it.
Win.
Yep.
They have to win. That's it. They got to win.
Did the Bane trade expose how badly the Mavericks botched the Luka deal? The Lakers gave up 1 first-round pick for Luka. The Mavericks gave up 4 first-round picks and a pick swap.
Oh, P. Bell, they got AD in return. AD ain't no slouch,
Okay.
He ain't no slouch. He can play. Like, he an all-star caliber guy. If he can stay healthy. Like,
but they treated Desmond Bane like he's an all-star with 4 first-round picks. Unprotected. Normally, people have you like, okay, they got some protection. Okay, top 5 protected. They like, nah, ain't nothing protected. We all out. Everything out.
Right.
And a pick swap. That kind of reminds you of the Clipper deal during the pit bill when they gave to get Shea.
Mm.
I was there. Yeah, I was there for that one. Yeah, I was there. I thought, and looking back on it, I thought for a minute, like, yeah, we won this trade easy.
You didn't.
Hold on. Were you there? Were you there with Shea?
He was my rookie. Well, y'all keep forgetting that. Why you think he a dog? Huh?
So did you see? Okay, obviously he was a lottery pick, but did you think he could turn into this?
I told him the third day of training camp. I tapped Lou. Me and Lou sitting down. I tapped Lou. Hey Lou. Hey, he cold. Lou say, yeah, he different. I'm like, no, Lou. I get up from Lou. You don't hear what I'm saying. I go right to say, hey Shay, how good you think he can be? You know, he from the 6, so he talk different than. He's like, I mean, I think I can be like really good. I'm like, no.
That's how.
No.
That heavy ass voice.
I'm not. You a superstar. You mean like all-star? I'm like, no. Superstar. Like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, you. Like, he seriously? So fast forward, I see his mom out shopping, and while we playing Toronto, and she's like, man, thank you for, telling my son that, like, you gave him that confidence. Like, after you said that, he really believed it. People always forget, Shea was my rookie. Shea was my rookie. Next year he went with Chris Paul and Dennis Schroeder, respectfully. Everybody got to get their groom from somewhere else. But nah, Shea was getting that ball in the playoffs when we was playing Steph Curry. Hey man, get Steph 30. What are you doing? Why don't you pass me the ball? Go get Steph 30. Kill him.
Hey, look, but when you look at it, Unc and P. Bev, certain things happening throughout guys' career, they kind of help take them to that next level. You know what I mean? Him getting traded from the Clippers, you never know how he was thinking. He may be thinking like, man, they ain't think I was good enough. So
of course. Yeah.
So now,
anytime somebody get rid of you, that's what they're telling you.
So now he in the lab working hard as ever. Probably show and prove. Like, all right, I'm gonna show him. I don't know if he expected himself to reach this level, but so man, quickly. It's been special to watch. It's been special.
Nah, what like I see him the next year in layup line or something. He was like, man, that trade. I was like, yeah, man, what you think of? He's like, man, what you mean? You don't trade me for him. Like talking about Paul George. I'm like, yeah, like, and to be a second, third year guy, like saying that shows you how much confidence they had. But I think it happened. I think it happened later. I think it happened when they got rid of Dennis Schroeder and CP, and they put the ball all in his hands. Yeah. Right? Because that's when you kind of seen like that 19-point, 20-point guy up to 30. Like once they like clean house and like made him the primary ball handler, everything
and build it
changed.
around him.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything changed since then. So I think that was you got to, again, Sam Presti. That's another one of Sam's brilliant moves.
And I think we both get why the Clippers had to do this. You getting Kawhi. Kawhi is basically saying, well, if y'all don't do this, I'm gonna go with the Lakers. Do y'all really want me, LeBron, and AD? And then y'all got a cup. Pat Bear, that wouldn't have worked out well for y'all, man.
I know, but we only, in our mind, you got to think, we just took, the year before, we just took Golden State 6 games with Kevin Durant. So in our mind, we thinking like, man, we just need one more person. We cool, right? So they was shopping KD might come. You know, there was thoughts that Kawhi might come. We didn't think Kawhi and Paul George was going to come. You know, so for us, we looking like, oh, man, we got a real chance to win a championship. And that's when, you know, things, the bubble happened and the 3-1 happened and injuries happened. And next thing you know, Shay's the MVP and he's in a championship game up 3-2 right now.